Hey, hello guys, welcome to Cloud Learning channel. So if you haven't subscribed it yet, please subscribe for interesting cloud videos. Uh, for training like in AWS, GCP or Azure, you can connect me at this number, and I can provide you the best training uh, with practicals, lot of practicals, and in simple and easy way. So you can also help here. Like if you like this video, you can help here with PayPal ID, or you can pay me via UPI ID. That would be helpful and keep me motivated for creating new videos. So let's come to the point what we need to do today. Today I'm looking for VPN endpoint, and you heard maybe like about lot of heard about this VPC endpoint, how to use this, and I got some query like how VPN works, right? So there is few prerequisite actually which you need to follow for VPC endpoint, and let me show you why it is in use. So VPC endpoint, okay, so this is simple. If you understand, suppose you are accessing an S3 bucket, okay, and you have the requirement to access it from any EC2 server, okay, which is not connected which is not connected to internet. So what will happen if it is connected to internet? It will work, right? You can access the S3 bucket content, like you can modify, you can attach a IAM role, or you can set up a user and can give the permissions to uh, have full access of S3, and then you can check, right? Or S3 read access, whatever you want, right? But what about like if there is no internet access and you want to access it, and again like you don't want to use internet every time, right? Because again it would be chargeable. Isn't it be good like if you have a VPC, custom VPC, or your company VPC, and then there you have a EC2 server, and then you can access the S3 bucket content. Okay. So what we need here, we need a VPC. I set up the things so that we can talk to on direct point, right? You know how to create a VPC, right? If you haven't, you can refer my uh, AWS course in description, as well as you can refer my playlist. So there is a playlist available in Cloud Learning channel, which is called AWS Solution Architect Associate. Okay, so the concepts are same, and if you want the latest course, you can refer my description as well. So now let's come like like how to create a VPC. Okay, so what I have done, like I have created a custom VPC. Let me show you very quickly. Like custom VPC is there, and then we have created two subnets. One is public, one is private. Public subnet range is 1.0, private subnet range is 2.0. Okay. After that, I have launched couple of servers. One is public server, and you can see its IP is 1 series 1.169, and the other server is private. Okay, and this one is like 2.35. Okay. Now what I did, like I connected public server. Okay, I connected public server first. So it like 1.169. You can see like public server IP was 1.169, right? Then what I did, that I go to, and just to confirm my point, okay, so let me just assign this public instance one role. This is full S3 full access role. Okay, so now what I did, like I can connect this public instance, okay, and we'll try to access the S3 bucket. Okay, I have few S3 buckets in my environment. You can see like four S3 buckets are there. Okay, now let's see, because this machine is connected to public subnet, so it has internet access. Okay, you can verify that one. So internet is running, right? And because it has now permission to access S3 full access, so it should show the buckets, right? I can see that buckets are there. Now it is in my public instance. Now what we did from this public instance, Okay, we can connect our private server. So this is like ssh hyphen I public ec2 dash user at the rate, and what is my private IP address? This is my private IP address. Okay, uh, private instance, and I can connect this 2.35. Let me try to connect this one. Okay, so I can connect this. Okay, so it got connected, right? So now I am in 2.35 instance, right? It is my private instance. Now this private instance, you know that internet not used to run if we are not using net gateway. So right now I haven't set up any net gateway, but I want to access S3 bucket, right? So let me run the commands aws s3 ls, and if you see, it is not working, right? Because there is no connectivity, there is no internet connectivity, and therefore it is not able to access. Isn't it be good? Like we can have we have the direct connectivity and we can access it. So here VPN endpoint come into picture. So I hope this issue is clear, right? What we are trying to achieve. Now again, like you go to endpoint. So how to set up that endpoint? And endpoint, what it does basically, like it set up your direct connection to S3 bucket from your VPC. Okay. So what I'll do, I go to VPC service here. On the left side, it is endpoint is there. Okay. I Let me delete this. Okay, it was something like which was not actually working. Okay, so it says okay, it can't delete. That's fine. Okay, it is already in process. Okay, yeah. So now I go to create endpoint. What I need to set up S3 endpoint. Okay. What you want to set up AWS services. Okay. Uh, so you want to connect AWS services, right? Or you can connect the marketplace services. You can connect private link ready partner services. The other options are available, right? And you have number of services like which you can connect, like PCA, API, the other things. What we want to connect, actually we are looking for S3. Okay. Now in S3, if you go, there is one option like which is called gateway. So I should select this one, gateway. So it's will set up the gateway connectivity with which VPC I want, custom VPC. Okay. What route table I want to update? This is associated route table, and I will need to update that one. This will update automatically. Policy, full access, all good, and I can create this. Okay. Now if you see, this endpoint is getting create, so it is available now. So it should reflect somewhere, right? And route table, if you see, there is one route table. Okay, it is main route table. That is fine. What is there in route table? So one entry has been done like 0.0.0. Internet is there. It is main route table, and there is one additional connectivity goes, which says that it is going to this VPC, right? So if you go here, what it says, this is my VPC endpoint. Okay, and what would be my target? It will go via this endpoint, right? So if you go here, VPC endpoint, let me just duplicate it. Just want to give you more clarity about it, how it is working. Endpoint. So this is my endpoint, right? And this is what we find. So what we are setting, like if something you are going to access over internet, follow this path. Okay. So this is, now let's see how it is working in instance level. So I am right now, so see, now from 2035 I am able to access the result, and I can access the bucket. So I hope this clarify your doubts. If you have any further query, feel free to let me know. If you learn something well and you want to do some payment, some fees, you are welcome. Like minimum 100, moreover whatever you want, and with a PayPal ID you can do if you are outside of India. That would be a great help for me, and it will help me to keep motivated and working on that. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching this video. Wish you will meet you in next video soon. Thank you.